Hello people, welcome to your Yamakusa Yearbook 2021, where I rewind through all of my favorite moments of this year. We're gonna start with my favorite comments of 2021. Out of the 608 comments I have received, here are some of my most memorable ones. The first one is from Shadowloot, and this one is on the Suisei 1 million piano medley. And the reason that I really liked it because it really talks about what I tried to achieve in this video, the format of the storytelling combined with the piano playing. That's what I really want it to stand out, and this comment really talks about that. The next one is really short, but it's really powerful for me, and it's from Asword from the Song of Beginning Towards the End cover. And I don't know, when I read it, I just felt so strong with it because I never thought that my covers or my remixes will be able to move people that much. But reading this, it's just so short and to the point, and I'm like, oh, my covers can actually move people emotions so much, and it's just really amazing for me to realize that. Yeah, that's why I really like this one. It's kind of the same as my last one too. It's not really a comment, it's a DM because they DM me after I post a remix. I think it was one of the Mume remix, and this one is like probably my favorite comment of the whole year because it, like, again, it's I'm talking about emotions, and I think that's what I want to achieve, just be able to move people emotion, or maybe here like I was able to calm them from their nightmare. And seeing that is so sweet that my remix can really impact other people's life, and I never really put that thought into it when I do remixes for next year. I really want to try to think of the emotion I want to convey before I even touch any piano keys, or before I even open the music application I want to use or something. And yeah, next we'll go to my top 3 commenters of the whole year. The first one is Sawiski Po Nakario. Sorry if I butcher your name because I put it in Google Translate. They commented 27 comments, and that's a lot because I think they just found me not a few months ago, so thank you for that. And the next one is at 29 comments, LNW Pun Pun. Thank you very much. I've seen you a lot, and I remember you, yes, obviously. And the last one is like the most comment. At 35 comments, it's my man, Akate Piano. Congratulations. Like, I really appreciate you commenting on almost every single video of me. And even if you don't comment as much as this guy, I assure you that I still remember you, as long as you've commented like at least 2 or 3 times. Like, on the top of my head, I can think of Shiori, Piano Takodachi, Hayashi Piano, Elite Vak, like the Miko, Vendo Avina, PK La La La, Shadow Loot. Even if you don't comment at all, I still really appreciate, like, seriously, for watching, and maybe just as a casual viewer, because obviously I also don't comment on every single YouTube video I watch, so I understand. But yeah, thank you so much for the support again. Next on my top 3 videos. This year I've made a total of 65 uploads, which is quite a lot. And out of all of those, here are my personal favorites. First is the Violet Lo-Fi remix. I think that's probably the best remix I've done so far because I think it fits the vibe I really want to convey, the comfy vibe of Ina, and everything gets balanced quite good, I think, and turned out quite well in my opinion. My second best content of the year is the Song of Beginning Towards the End from Kanata cover. And I really like this one because I was able to convey the emotion that I think Kanata was feeling when she was singing this for Coco. It was such a beautiful cover from her, so I really want to express that feeling in my cover too. And if you can see, I was really into it when I was playing this cover. Even if I play this and record this again, I don't think I can replicate that level of feelings and emotions. And I also was able to ask for Debbie's beautiful illustration and put it in, and I think it really fits and go together. So, and the last one, the top number one, I think it was the Suisei 1 Million medley. Like, totally not biased as a Hoshiomi, but I feel like even though I didn't play at my best, I was able to tell her story from like her beginnings and how she went through so many stuff and ended up where she is today. And I think combining the piano medley and with the story, it was quite an interesting take. And even though, I said wasn't at my best, but I really, really liked that one. So I think that's like my number one content of this whole year. Next is my top 3 achievements of this year. I'm gonna start with an obvious one, which is 1K sub. Well, I want to thank you so much again for the overwhelming supports and all the comments, all the views, all the everything. It's just, I didn't expect people gonna be watching me for my music, like over 1,000 people gonna follow me for my music. Like, I didn't expect that at all, so thank you so much. Last year one of my New Year goal or resolution was to gain 1K sub, and I forgot that I wrote that in the video's description, so it's just really great, right? That I was able to make it. The next top achievement of the year is the Spirotone remix competition. If you know, me and my good friend participated in a remix competition for Callie and Rika, and we were able to win and actually appear on their stream as well. And that was a very big moment for me, because getting that recognition really pushed me to feel like, I can actually make it with this music production stuff. And because it was in a 1 month span, I really need to push myself along with to produce something and that will be good enough for the competition. And I got to make so many good friends from the people who participated as well, and I'm really grateful for that, because now I have a lot of producer friends that I can always go to or chill together or just ask for feedback. So that's a really good thing. The top number one, it's probably not the highest achievement, but I think it's probably one of the most happiest I felt when I achieved that, was when Sui-jang liked my tweet. I remember I was I just finished my class and I checked Twitter, and I saw a Sui say Twitter liked my tweet, and I didn't know it was this official Sui say account, because obviously it can't be, right? And I clicked on it, I was my train of thought just stopped, and my head was shaking a bit, and I was like, oh my god, in my mind I can't shout because I was still in the lecture halls. I was that was a very, very happy moment for me. And though it may seem that I've been achieving a lot and of stuff, but actually there was a part where everything didn't went so smoothly, because before I became exclusively horror life remixer, I was still a piano anime pianist on Genshin pianist, and back then I was getting views too, but I couldn't see my path clearly, because mostly what I was doing was following the trend. A new character came out, a new anime came out, it's the next season, and I keep repeating that. And I just I don't know how to say this. It's a really saturated market, because most people will watch the big people first, and I can keep doing that, but I realized that I want to do something else too. And so I start planning and that's the perfect time, because I fell down the rabbit hole that's around before that time, and that's when I post my first whole life cover ever, which is Next Color Planet. And from there I began to post more whole life stuff, 1 or 2, post a whole life remix because I need to plan the transition smoothly. I was just hesitating. Oh, if I change to something else completely, would my old subscriber be confused or just unsubscribe? But then the more I kept doing it and the feedback I received, I started to become sure that I might be able to make it after all. And the moment I really realized is that I keep seeing many people asking to, can I use your remix in a video? And that's like a lot of people. Like, here is the list I found, and I began to realize, people actually like my music enough to ask me to use into their video. And I also saw my remixes in many playlists like Whole Life Chill and Study, and even the official Whole Life remix playlist. I didn't expect that at all. So all these just made me realize, I'm on the right path, and I can really feel that I'm growing a lot as a YouTuber and as a musician as well, because I think my piano skills is plateauing. Like, I'm not saying I'm the best pianist out there, obviously, but I'm a self-taught pianist, and I think coming this far with the amount of time I had, I think I've done quite a decent job. So it's hard for me to improve from here because I've at the peak that I think I can be with this much shorter amount of time. Okay, aside because I'm learning jazz right now, and that's like hard. But yeah, I'm talking about if I'm learning. When I started doing remixes, I learned so fast, and it's like the learning curve is exponential. It's like when I start learning piano at first, I learned so much, but now I'm slower. I can see my room of potential for growth, and I can really see the path now. It's like so clear for me, for my channel and me both, and I know that I can go really far if I walk down this path. So that's why I'm sorry to my old subscriber, but this is who I am now, I guess. And I mean, all the years weren't for waste, because obviously I've gained how to arrange songs very fast, and arranging and composition skill from like arranging hundreds of anime songs. So yeah. Next are my goals and vision for next year. I will probably stop posting remix like this often, because I've realized that I've been grinding very hard to reach 1K, and it's been taking a toll on me. Like, I've been quite consumed, honestly, by this cycle of fast remix, and I really want to use the skills that I've gained during this past months to create something original, or maybe other contents as well. Like, okay, since you watch all the way here, I'm going to tell you something good. I'm actually working on an original song right now. And so I will be focusing on those more, and also produce other types of videos possibly, because I really want to explore other parts too. So yeah, sorry, I might not be doing as much remixes compared to the past. Yep. And I just want to thank my friends who I've met along the way. They really supported me for my feedback as well, and my family for supporting me so much with music. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. Lastly, I'm gonna make a New Year goal and resolution just like last year, but I won't make a sub count as a goal. Okay, this year I'm gonna make Suisei will use my remix in her stream as my New Year goal, because I think that's not too far out of reach if I keep doing it, because she's seen my remix before, I liked it. The next step is just to make it good enough for her to, I like it, and show enough to put in her stream. So yeah, I'm gonna aim for that. And I'm just gonna predict my sub count at the end of the year to be around 3K. This is not a goal, but just want to see if I can get there actually. And well, for now, so thank you so much for watching this long and random video, and I hope you will have a great new year, and hope you guys will succeed in your whatever goals you guys have as well. For now, OtsuYama.